What's up, YouTube? This is Juggernaut097 bringing guys another video today, and today I'm going to be doing my WWE Beast in the East review for you guys. This was the Brock Lesnar special. This was live in Tokyo, Japan yesterday, and I did not do this review yesterday for you guys because I wasn't going to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to watch this show. So, yeah, but this show was really good. You know, there were like two matches I did not like on this show, but pretty much everything on the show was pretty good. But nonetheless, let's get started with this review. So here we go. Give me 1 second here. Let me pull up my notes. Should have this prepared right before the video, but here we go. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Here we go. So, first off, the show kicks off with, like I said, it's from Tokyo, Japan, you know, at the Ryo Goku, something Goku Hall. And I like this arena that they did it in, you know, that they did a lot of the New Japan shows here, and, you know, the first time WWE's here, so that's pretty cool. So, first match tonight we had was Chris Jericho versus Neville. So, Chris Jericho, he kind of looked out of shape during this match. You know, he kind of looked bloated in my opinion. You know, they did some nice grappling at the beginning of the match. Neville did a nice drop kick in this at the beginning, and then they did, you know, it was very Japanese type of style at the beginning of the match. They did some good chain grappling. Neville got tossed over the top rope, but got right back in the ring and did a drop kick on Y2J. And then Y2J went to the outside, and then then Y2J went to the outside. Neville was going for a dive over the top rope, but Jericho sent Neville to the apron, and Jericho did a springboard drop kick onto Neville on the outside of the ring. Jericho did a crossbody off the top rope and went for the cover, but Neville pops out at 2. Neville rolled up Y2J, but he kicks out at 2. Jericho did a nice enziguri and went for the cover, but Neville kicks out at 2. Then Neville did a lot of kicks and chops during this match. Neville hit a running bulldog during this match. No, not Neville. Y2J, sorry. Y2J hit a running bulldog during this match. Jericho tried to lock in the walls of Jericho, but couldn't. He couldn't manage to do it, and Neville flipped him over. Y2J, he tried to do like a superplex, but Neville but Neville pushed him off. Sorry, Neville went for the red arrow, but Y2J moved out of the way, and then he tried to lock in the walls of Jericho, but Neville makes it to the ropes. And then Neville throws Y2J through the outside of the ring, and Neville did a dive over the top rope to the outside of the ring. Neville went back into the ring. Neville went back up to the top and hit the red arrow. Y2J and then went for the cover, but Y2J kicks out. Jericho did a lion salt and then went for the cover, but Neville kicks out. Neville went for another springboard, and Jericho caught him with a code breaker. That was a pretty cool spot in the match. Then went for the cover, like I said, and he pops out 2. Neville pops out 2. Neville hit a German suplex, then a super kick, then a he did a super kick, and then when he was on his knees, Neville went for red arrow again, but this time Jericho got his knees up and locked in the Lion Tamer. So Chris Jericho wins by submission. Like I said, this was a very fun match, good match, one of the best matches of the night. So yeah, I mean, even though despite the shape that Jericho was in, it was a really good match. So yeah. And then we got a match that I wasn't really into. This was probably the shittiest match of the night. One of the shittiest matches of the night. This triple threat match. It was for the Divas Championship. It was Paige versus Tamina versus Nikki Bella. And I did not really care for this match. Pretty much a Pittsburgh match. And, Nikki, she tried to roll up Tamina, but she kicks out. Then Paige rolled up Nikki, but she kicks out. Then Nikki Bella, like I said, Nikki Bella kicks out. Tamina gave a clothesline to both Paige and Nikki Bella. Then Tamina threw Nikki outside the ring. So it became a one-on-one match for a little while. Nikki did a kick off the second rope to Tamina's Snuka. Then went for the cover, but Tamina kicks out, pops out at two. Tamina hit a nice suplex on Nikki, and tried to go for the pin, but Paige broke it up. She broke it up. Both Paige and Nikki, they suplexed Tamina. Paige tried rolling up Nikki, but Nikki kicks out. Paige hit a knee to the face of Nikki. Ouch, it looked like that hurt during the match. Tamina did a Tower of Doom on both Nikki Bella and Paige. Tamina tried pinning Paige, but Paige kicked out, and then she went to go pin Nikki Bella, but Nikki Bella kicked out. Tamina put both Nikki Bella and Paige in the corner, but they both moved out of the way. Nikki Bella hit a Alabama Slammer on Paige, but then Paige hit a Rampage on. No, Paige hit the Rampage. On Nikki Bella during this match. Then Paige locked in PTO, the Paige tap out, but Tamina Snuka broke it up with like a super kick while on to Paige. Then hit a Samoan drop onto Paige, or I can't remember who was on. I think it was on Nikki Bella actually. Then Tamina then went for the Superfly splash, but Nikki moves out of the way and hits the forearm in the face of. Then Nikki Bella hits the forearm in the face of Tamina for the win, so she retains the Divas Championship. So really nothing really special in this match, completely shit match. So yeah, like I said, one of the shittiest matches of the night. So, and then next we have was Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston, and pretty much, if this was the title of the show, Brock Lesnar, Beast in the East. So, yeah, this was nothing really special in this match. Pretty much Kofi Kingston pretty much got his ass kicked. First off, Kofi Kingston, he ran away from Brock Lesnar around the ring, so Brock chased him, and then they got back into the ring. Brock he just started doing some knees to the ribs of Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston, he went for a crossbody, but Brock caught him, and then did a drop kick, but didn't do anything to Brock. And then Brock went for like a German, but Kofi Kingston lands on his feet. And then Kofi Kingston went for a springboard drop kick, and then and then that didn't do anything. And Brock to his knee though. That's pretty much all they do him. And Kofi Kingston kept trying to do kicks and do clothes do drop kicks to him, but no effect to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar got him, hit him with the German suplex, and another German suplex, and then another German suplex. And Brock Lesnar F5s him for the win. So Brock Lesnar beats Kofi Kingston, pretty much a squash match. And after the match, Brock Lesnar gave him another F5, and then then Xavier Woods and Big E came out, and they got some clotheslines and two F5s by both of them. So they got F5s. So yeah, Brock Lesnar pretty much getting ready for his match at Battleground. So yeah, like I said, pretty much a squash match. I like that Brock Lesnar was on the show. Pretty much he hasn't been on the house show for 10 years. I mean, was it 10? Has it been 10 years? I think it has. So yeah, it's kind of a first. So yeah, really nothing special like I said, but it was special that Brock was on the show though. But yeah, moving on. Next, we got the main event. In my opinion, this is my opinion, what the main event should have been. It was the NXT Championship match. Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor. And so Balor came out as his demon, had the body paint all over his body. And then before the match started, the fans threw streamers into the ring. That was the first time ever also, because we never saw fans really throw streamers into the ring in WWE. So that was the first time seeing that. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I've seen it in Ring of Honor and all, PWG and all my other wrestling promotions, but I've never seen it in WWE. So that was really awesome. And they did the normal thing what they do in Japan. Where the ladies hand them flowers, but of course Kevin Owens, the heel he is, he throws the flowers outside the ring. So yeah, that was kind of a dick move there, but I kind of like what I kind of like that he did that. Um, so yeah, throws him outside the ring. Um, Balor, he just went right after Owens right at the beginning of the match. He did a corner dropkick and then went to the top rope, tried to go for a coup de grace, but Owens gets out of the ring and then um, Balor does he does a dive off the top rope. Balor did a drop kick through the second rope during this match on Owens. Owens was like sitting Finn Balor put him in a chair, and then Balor did a drop kick on the barricade to Owens. I like when Balor does that. During the match, Kevin Owens was pretty much cocky, so like I'm better than you, Finn Balor. I'm better than you. So like he usually is. I like when he's cocky though. That's pretty awesome. Balor was like trying to do a springboard into the ring, but Owens caught him and he caught him in the face with a forearm during this. Like I said, Balor, and then and then Kevin Owens rams Balor into the steps on the outside of the ring. And then Balor barely beats the 10 count back into the ring. Owens then throws Balor outside the ring, and then he beats the count again. Balor did a lot of forearms and he did a lot of forearms in this match, and did a lot of chops during this match. They were both throwing punches. Then Owens did his shoulder tackles, and then did the 5-knuckle shuffle. Pretty much copying John Cena. And he went for the AA, but Balor counters that into a double foot stomp. Owens tried going for an AA again, but Balor counters that, and Owens hit a forearm to the face. But then Balor, he hit a Pele kick, which I like. Finn Balor's Pele kick during this, I like that. Balor did a dive over the top rope. Balor hit a foot stomp on the back of Kevin Owens' head. Then hit a inverted DDT. Then Balor went for the coup de grace, but Owens moves out of the way and then hit a German suplex. Then did the cannonball in the corner. Owens teased the package pile driver during this match. He did it was kind of like a pile driver, but it wasn't a pile driver. Balor hit the sling blade, then went up to the top rope to go for the coup de grace, and Owens kicks out at 2. Owens did a what else? Owens did a rolling senton off the top rope. That was pretty cool. Then he went for the pin, but Balor kicks out at 2, and then Owens did a senton, but Balor put up his knees. Balor hit a nice DDT, but Owens kicks out at 2. Balor was getting ready to do the drop kick in the corner, but Owens caught him with a super kick. Owens went for the pop-up powerbomb, but Balor lands on his feet. Balor hits him with a sick clothesline like that. Owens just flipped around during that clothesline. Balor hit a drop kick in the corner, then went to top rope for the coup de grace, and Finn Balor is your new NXT champion. Which this was a very good match, very back and forth match. I love this match, best match of the night in my opinion. I think this was the main event in my opinion also. So yeah, very fun match. I loved it, loved it. If you guys haven't seen this match, go back and watch it. It's only $9.99 on the WWE Network. I mean, very, very good. And then we got the match that was not so good, which is the actual main event. We had John Cena and Dolph Ziggler versus Kane and King Barrett. This match, it kind of felt like just a Raw show. It kind of felt like a Raw main event, in my opinion. Nothing really special. I mean, nothing really happened. I mean, Kane, he kind of felt like a big monster during this match, Like we don't really see Kane as this big monster anymore. We see him as this corporate freaking sellout, which I don't like that. How we see him as this big sellout. But yeah, like I said, we see him as this big, huge sellout. And I'm kind of happy that we got to see some stuff from Kane during this match. He was really dominant during this match. But like I said, this is a really shit match. Really slow. But I think they should have had like a different type of match. Maybe they should just have John Cena versus Kane. That match would have been better than this. Or they should have had that NXT title match last. But the winners of the match were John Cena and Dolph Ziggler. They win the match. Really nothing really special, like I said. So yeah. Cena and Ziggler win. So this is my WWE Brock Lesnar Beast in the East show review. Tell me what you guys thought about Beast in the East. I like that they're doing these type of specials on the WWE Network. It's good. And this makes the WWE Network better. To do these type of things. Because like you turn the house show into like a TV special, which that was pretty cool. And I think they might do one in the UK, maybe. That'd be cool if they do one in the UK. But yeah, but best match of the night, in my opinion, was Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens, and the second best match was Y2J versus Neville. So there was only pretty much like 2 matches that were worth watching, and the Brock Lesnar destroying Kofi Kingston. That was pretty cool to watch. But the rest of the card wasn't really. You can skip over everything else except for the 3 matches, like I said. So yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at the True JSB. Again, it's at the True JSB, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos. And pretty much Juggernaut saying peace out, and I might do a Raw review tomorrow. I don't know yet. And yeah, like I said, Juggernaut saying peace out. Catch you guys in the next video. Bitches.